Officials today, Tony Henderson, Jeffrey Heater, and Jeff Pond. BC in the visiting red controls the opening tip. Nate George, who has the ball, second in the ACC in assists. That's Lance Terry, the team's leading scorer, and he knocks down a triple. Baye Ndongo. Starting lineups for Boston College. Joshua Beadle at 13 last time out. There's a three. And a rebound by Brown. It's something we're going to see. The BC guards crash the boards almost better than some of the bigs. And high-low action is strong.
You got to love that. Get a clean rebound. Get it to the other end.
Old Hand Jr. misfires. He is the reigning ACC Player of the Week. Terry, the reverse layup.
Seems no problem. He's off to a quick start.
John Brown to the 10. The transfer from UMBC, where he averaged 19 a game last year.
Already we've seen 4 points inside the painted area.
George the maestro off the pick and roll. Ndongo down low for two. Boy, did those two really make an impact as freshmen last year.
60% in the 3 ACC games, so he looks to get a high percentage shot.
Deposit slip for Donald Hand, reigning ACC Player of the Week at 29 last Saturday against FDU. He and his dad, who started at Virginia, the first father-son duo to win Player of the Week honors in the ACC. And that is Hand beating Georgia Tech in transition.
That quick transition, right?
Never dealt with this kind of roster turnover in the past. Last year, BC returned a ton as Javian McCollum knocks down the three. McCollum off the bounce, over the trees.
How about that drive? No wasted no time getting into the action. This young man, no better way to get yourself going for all you young ballers out there. Do something on the defensive end, then your offense will come.
Powell, the corner three. I was about to say, averaging about 10 and 5. Strong off the shot fake. Over Powell, yes.
Strong has shown the ability. Box out by McCollum. Like I say, yesterday in practice, 30-minute box out drill, and it's paying off.
How about McCollum, Sports Center, top 10?
I love this young man. McCollum doing a fantastic job. He goes behind the back bucket here. Off to a great start with 11 points. Coaching everybody else up on that defensive end, and then he comes out, calls his own number, drives one to the rack.
A little show and tell. Here's a three, and it's good by Roger McFarland. He wanted a jump ball. Powell loves that corner three. That's his second.
2 for 2 right now.
Oozes potential. 22 in red. Kelly. And that one flushes in.
Well, he did a nice job. He got the defense on his back.
Shot clock down to 5. McCollum turns and hits.
Well, big fella, Chad. A 3-possession separation. Boston College comes back with a big basket.
About the ball movement, it started with the screen and roll and the extra pass by Ndongo.
I love the high-low pass. It's much needed.
Terry, wide open, hockey assist again. You have to learn as a big when to use that, when to deploy that.
Yes, and look at this drive right down the right. Ooh, nice dish, back to Mustafa in the middle for a bucket. Really seeing the extra pass.
6 assists, and even when he doesn't get credited with the assist, he seems to be in the middle of it. Powell with his third three of the half, and only 3 turnovers. And one thing they've done, they've limited BC's second chance opportunities. Venning using that big body and goes right to work on the redshirt freshman Soiree.
Now his team's getting outworked, though. Getting too many shots at that rim.
Now Soiree still flying. Payne wide open and connects. 42% from 3.
Like when they don't have numbers and jack something up, and it just gets clanks off the rim. That was a nice execution of your fast break.
George green lights a 3. 44-31.
Look at this long distance 3 right here. Oh my goodness, little confusion on the screen situation. Oh, this right here, that's just miscommunication. You cannot go underneath the screen.
Chase Hunter and Joe Girard on a Sweet 16 team last year. George, the lob, Ndongo, count it.
cleared out that guard, and then come back the other way. Nice job just making yourself available.
Knocked away. Terry throws down.
About this young man's effort here in the second half. He's been man on fire. He's getting the steal and taking it hard, thundering it through the basket. And I love the way he put that thing in that right hand with the Statue of Liberty jam.
11 for Lance Terry. Venning from 18, yes.
No. We all want more minutes, baby.
Terry using the jump stop. All right, Terry in hand.
And of course, from the free throw line, bucket here puts BC in a bad way.
George, again, using that screen from Soiree.
Well, Soiree is doing his job.
Strong, too strong. Offensive rebound, Venning.
255 pounds. He's got to be closer to 270 if you ask me.
I got him at 270. How about McCollum? No one has been able to stay in front of McCollum today.
Boston College hasn't been a consistent scorer. They haven't got one guy that can consistently get him a bucket. Venning trying right now. And he gets thrust away by Soiree once again. Well, they're getting good looks. And it's the bigs setting guys up. Look at that side out of bounds play. Easy opportunity.
Largest lead of the game for Georgia Tech. Another block, that time Ndongo. Montana State from Bozeman, they are the #1 seed. Hastings with the left hand, no. Strong, the follow.
Strong has been doing his job around that glass.
Shot clock at 10. George, the maestro. Inside to Ndongo, sophomore to sophomore.
Ndongo was working hard. And I saw you and I looked out. I tried to straighten up after I saw you, but it was too late.
McFarland on the inside. At what point do you change to a zone?
Well, yeah, I take that back. They are doing their amoeba zone. So they did change back to a little zone defense, and they got to stop at a clean board. Chance to run.
Instead of turnover.
Oh, hand lost it. He wanted to make a bounce pass to the right wing, and it slipped out of his mitts.
McCollum, the trailer, hits for the senior from Fort Myers. That three doesn't go. Hastings batted it. And tried to take the charge. No call. Mustaf. Ooh, athletic move.
This kid's coming on. Wow.
BA, well, he is starting to come along.
Yeah, he really is starting to come along. You love that little drive from the... That's exactly what this Tech family has done for their two players. Sometimes it's best to be out here battling on the court with your teammates. You got bounced to the baseline, but I like the way he attacked the basket. He's doing the other things to help his team today.
Let's see if Venning goes right at Ndongo, who's got the 4 fouls. He does. And there's the soft, feathery touch.
That I like.
13 for Venning, 9 in the second half. Ndongo at the other end. Venning came over to help, but too late.
Media is door to door anymore. You got to be able to change with the times. And I love his positive attitude. We talked a little bit about the hard work
and acquisition. And you have to be selective because, you know, guys are going to go looking for greener pastures. And as long as was a Clemson assistant under Brad Brownell, was at Wichita State with Greg Marshall.
The baseline went underneath the basket for the reverse lay.
He's calling for it. Strong instead will fire and hit from deep. Terry! An exclamation point.
That's why you push all the weights in the weight rooms. When you go over there, and he was one with the most expression on that floor. Boy, was he was a little tight before the game, too. And he's loving it now.
Taves with the sweet jumper. Clock at 5. McCollum and stays with him. McCollum puts it up. It's blocked. And that is a shot clock violation. Since Georgia Tech won back-to-back ACC games by double digits. Damon Stoudamire's team from the very opening tip.